I never should have gone into the cabin. It was tucked at the edge of the forest, half hidden by brambles and moss. Locals said it had been abandoned for decades, left to rot. But when I saw it, curiosity took over. Something about the place called to me. The door was heavy and warped, groaning as I pushed it open. Dust hung in the air, thick and dry, making me cough. Sunlight barely reached inside. On the center table, lying as if waiting for me, was a small piece of yellowed paper, a list of rules. I picked it up. The handwriting was strange, tiny, neat and deliberate, like someone had labored over each letter. I read aloud, almost without thinking. 1. Do not touch the walls after sunset. 2. Do not speak the name aloud. 3. Do not leave a room before the last candle burns out. 4. Do not open any drawer or box. 5. Do not break the rules. It sounded like a prank, a joke left by someone trying to scare trespassers. I laughed nervously and pocketed the paper. But the cabin felt wrong. The air was too heavy, the shadows too deep. Time passed in odd, jerky movements. My watch ticked slower. My flashlight flickered. I climbed the stairs, trying to ignore the walls. I reached for the railing. Just as I did, the wood groaned, then slammed me with a wind so cold it burned my skin. The whisper started. You broke the first rule. I stumbled back. My hands had brushed the wall, just for balance. My stomach churned. Shadows shifted at the edges of my vision, stretching toward me. I ran downstairs, gasping for air. Then the second rule reminded me, the name. A memory flared in my mind. I had whispered it, almost instinctively, when I saw the cabin. The voice came again, from nowhere and everywhere. You spoke the name. Now it knows you. The air thickened. Shapes moved in the corners. Furniture creaked as if something heavy was crawling across it. I felt watched, hunted. I tried to leave the room, but the candle on the table flickered to life, a single weak flame. The third rule, the candle, made me realize something horrifying. I had rushed downstairs too quickly. The flame sputtered violently. I couldn't leave until it burned out. Hours passed, maybe minutes. Shadows pressed closer. I could hear whispers, not just one voice, but hundreds, repeating the rules, watching me, waiting. By then, I was shaking. Every instinct screamed at me to flee, but I was trapped. I saw a drawer near the wall, slightly ajar. Something inside it called to me, like it knew I was desperate. I reached out. Do not open it, I muttered. But my fingers touched the wood. The moment I opened the drawer, a scream echoed through the cabin. My own voice, twisted and wrong. The shadows surged. Cold hands gripped my arms, dragging me to the floor. I tried to pull away, but the fourth rule was clear. I had broken it. The shadows whispered, rules are not suggestions. The last rule, the one I had ignored until now, burned in my mind. Do not break the rules. I had. And now, I understood. The cabin wasn't abandoned. It wasn't empty. It was alive, waiting, feeding on anyone foolish enough to test its rules. I don't remember everything after that. Only whispers, cold hands, shadows that twisted my reflection into something inhuman. I ran, or thought I ran, but every door slammed shut before I could reach it. Now the list is back on the table, waiting for someone else. And the cabin waits too, quiet, patient, hungry. And the whispers, they still call my name. Simon, follow the rules.